Okay, you can see when your exercise started, you all started steady, and when you did not do anything, your ship slowly started turning to. Can you see the line?
Yeah.
Yeah? You see it? It came straight and then it started turning to port. This is your passage plan.
Okay.
Okay? This is for the LNG ship. This is for the LPG ship. Yeah? The LPG ship also started turning to port, but then the problem was that the engine did not go astern.
Yeah.
Yeah? Problem was the engine did not go astern because the slow speed diesel engine.
Yeah.
So you need to, there is a slow down program involved. That is one of the things that you must be already knowing. That is one of the things that is a limitation of a propulsion system. If you are at full sea speed ahead, because of the thermal stresses, so that the ship cannot, that there is not damage to the engine due to thermal expansion and thermal contraction. There is a time bound slow down program that is initiated. In an emergency condition, I showed you, you can press an emergency stop and bring the telegraph to stop. That will immediately stop your ship. That is in an emergency condition, one like this, and then goes to. So we'll try it one more time.
Alright.
Yeah? Let's do it. Stop it. Here. Can you go on to the bridges? Put the telegraph to maximum. Make sure your radar is midship. Now you know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let it continue to record.
Have also left this to record.
Yeah. No worries. Make sure your telegraph is maximum and the radar is
Oh, look at that.
I think we have to stand up.
Look at that. We stopped well. We shouldn't need to be chatting. Understand?
Start preparing for the next exercise as well. So you can see, this was the, please take a seat. You can see from here.
We stopped well.
You can yourself see from here, this is where you started the LPG ship. Your speed was much slower already to start with. Yeah? And then you stopped much quicker as compared to them. They were doing 21 knots, but not much of a difference. It is still stopping because it is still slightly going forward. So you see, you started off because of your vessel design right-handed. Remember, I made the design. So your vessels initially went to port. Then you went astern. What happened? When you went astern, your stern started pulling towards port. So you started swinging to starboard. Same thing happened with them, but they initially went to port because, see, there is a huge difference between the hull profile and the design in these two ships. So it picked up the turn to port more quickly, and it took time to die it, and then it started going to starboard as well. But the response was a bit different than this ship. This ship was totally different. So now you can appreciate the hull design. The design itself will play a very big important part in the underwater profile of the ship, how the ship is going to behave. Every ship is not going to just behave with the simple principles of just going to port and going to stern when you give the engine a head or a stern. Underwater profile plays a huge role. And how is the flow, helical flow of the water around the propeller and rudder. Yeah? Okay. I think this, let's start measuring it. I think this ship is almost stopped. Yeah, it is started to do a stern now. So let's pause this and let's look at the details. So you started off somewhere here, 1659. At this point, yeah, at this very point, you went astern. LNG ship, people who are on the LNG ship. So let's measure it. What happened from this point? How much time did it take you? About 1.2 nautical miles. How much time did it take you? This is the distance it took you, 1.2 nautical miles. And how much time did it take you? Did you mention, did you see what time the exercise stopped?
Yeah.
16. Goes up. 16:10. It took you about 9 minutes. Roughly about 9 minutes. Yeah, and 1.2 miles. Let's compare the data with this one. I'm doing a very basic one. There are n number of models, n number of ships. So each ship you will have to yourself see when you, if you ever go, or you will have to see. 1659 you started here, and your ship actually stopped somewhere over here, and then you started doing a stern. Yeah. So you went up to 6 cables. Is it the same thing on your? You can write this down, and when you go back today, you can verify this information. And the time that it took you to stop is 6 minutes. Just less than, slightly less than 6 minutes.
Oh, is this
6 cables, 0.6 nautical miles. What we are going to do next, again, what we are going to do next is, we will do the same thing. Yeah. At 1601, what we will start is, we will start slow speed rudder cycling. So you will give hard to starboard. And once your vessel is 40 degrees of the initial course, so you start with 090. So you all both go to starboard first. So you go to starboard. So 40 degrees for 090 will be 130. When you are 130, then you go hard to port. Then again, when you come to 090, you go hard to starboard. Yeah? Makes sense? My bad again. If you are going to starboard, you go to 130, and then you go to port. You see the rate of turn when your vessel again goes to 090, then you midship and then you go to starboard again, and you keep doing this. Yeah, keep doing this, and you match your engine telegraph to the speed that you are doing, because you want your rudder to be effective. Unless your ship is going to turn, you are not going to stop.
So once my speed reduced,
when your speed will start reducing, you will have to match the speed through water with the telegraph movement, roughly about there, so that your propeller is throwing enough water around your rudder, and your rudder can continue to give your vessel the lift, and you can continue turning. Because if you can't turn, then you can't stop, right? The idea of this is not by going astern. The idea of this is by putting the face of your ship to the water, like a brake. And then let's see how much time it takes and how much further you travel. Make sense?
Yes.
Same thing again. Have you noted all this down? It's all getting captured.
Yeah.
So let that thing continue to record. Yeah, I've already briefed what is the next task. Okay, what did you observe? Why did we do? Now, like you were saying, the chief engineer is going to scream at you if you go from full head to full astern. So this is one way of reducing a ship's speed, almost the same. We will check how much distance we covered and how much time did it take. So the time right now, you see, is about 16:10, just about the same time, yeah?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
And started from here, and we traveled all the way up to 1.6 miles. 1.6 miles for all the LNG. Yeah? What was it last time? 1.2, I think.
1.2. Oh.
Yeah. And for the LPG, we went up to almost a mile.
More
Yes.
than
Yeah.
Last time only 6 km.
So you went up to a mile.
And the time 10 minutes.
Time is almost the same. Now what is the idea here is, so that you don't put stress on your engine. We don't want to put stress on the engine by going maximum and doing maximum strength. Yeah? You said, like yourself said, the chief engineer is going to shout and scream at you and probably come up and kill you if you just do it for no good reason. So what you did was, you tried to use your ship's side to slow down. Slow down until when? When you can use your engine astern. Yes?
When we are maybe.
And generally about 5 knots, you will, generally about 5 knots you can start doing astern. If you recollect. Yeah? About 4 to 5 knots depend on your ship. You can start using the astern propulsion. And then you put your rudder midship and you start doing it. So you have used this to slow down. You maintain your engine speed so that you can use your rudder lift to keep the ship, give the ship direction, port, starboard. Then you reduce your speed, reduced to about 5 knots. 5 knots is a good speed that you can now go full astern, crash astern. So then you go full astern at about 5 knots and then slow down your ship. This is one way of doing the same thing what you were doing earlier. Make sense?
Yes. What about using the bow thruster? Will it help?
Yeah, bow thruster can help, but then bow thruster is not going to help at 16 knots or 20 knots. Yes. Bow thruster, if you read in your design, this ship does not have bow thruster. The bow thruster would be coming into picture when you're, again, if your speed is less than 5 knots. When it's less than 5 knots, you can use a bow thruster. But should not need a bow thruster once you can actually go full astern. Got the idea now behind this?
How long did it take?
About your ship has taken almost the same time, but the LPG It's now it is almost stopped. So you can see that about a mile. Time duration was the same, just about the same, about 9 to 10 minutes. What we are going to do now is, if there is enough sea room, this is all enough sea room. There is another way of stopping by giving a rudder hard over and turning a full circle. What will happen? You will give a rudder hard over and you will stop your engine. Yeah, and then you will start turning with a full turn. When your speed reduces about 5 knots, you can go astern. Make sense?
Yeah.
Because when you're going through the water, it will kill your speed as well. Yeah? Let's do that. Let's go on to the bridge. Now, which side your ship is going to turn more quicker? It's a right-handed propeller. It is tending to go to port. So if you have hard port, your turn will be slightly tighter because ship anyway tends to go to port. Yeah?
Port.
Right-handed propeller, forward will go to port. So you go hard port, it will have more tendency to turn to port more quicker. What we did this time is going to be very, very interesting. As you can see, the vessel hardly traveled any length forward. Yeah, it immediately turned. So that is where you get hard over. So how much did your vessel travel ahead? I can say not more than 4 cables. Yeah, the LNG. So in 4 cables it turned. Yeah. How much distance did it go laterally? The circle. Let's measure the diameter of the circle. Again, 0.4 cable.
Yeah.
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 And how much time did it take? The ship is slightly going ahead now still, but somewhat about 7 minutes. Not even 7 minutes. 16:07 it is right now. 6 minutes. So this reckon is the quickest way to stop your ship, isn't it?
Yes.
But if I
But
have
you
to
need
fix it
room. You need room. Let's check for the LPG. This is where you put hard over and your ship is stopped. So how much did you travel ahead? Same about 4 cables I can see. Yeah. And what will be the radius of your circle? Well, somewhere about 6 cables. Yeah. If you would have continued turning, you would have continued turning in this fashion, so about 6 cables. Yeah. Does it make sense to you?
Yeah.
Now what we are going to do next is pause it, stop it, see what is our next exercise is.
From half start, half cross.
So we are going to do a turning circle exercise, as you can see in your notes. But this turning circle, we did our turning circle right now in open sea. This is going to be in shallow water. See the depth of the water here? Hardly any depth. Your drafts. Depth of the water here you can see is about only 17 meters, roughly 17 meters. There is a shallow water. This is the LPG, the top one, and this is your LNG. Yeah. What we are going to do is we are going to do a turn to port. This time what we are going to do is we will continue turning to port. We are not going to stop the engine. We are going to make a one full circle and see how big the circle is. Yeah, in a shallow water, and you will yourself realize the shallow water circle is slightly bigger than the deep water circle. Yeah, that is the only difference. Time is going to be the same. Time taken to make the circle is almost going to be the same. Let's step in.
Wrong. He's sailing in the wrong way for good. Now I hold.
So you can yourself observe. You just started from here. So you can see that your is about 5 cables. Yeah. The diameter. Yeah. Typical diameter is about 5 meters, and it's taken you to go from here. This course about 2 minutes, and your advance. Your advance is about, you can say, half a mile, 0.44 nautical miles. The other vessel has taken more time. See this, the LNG completed the circle faster than the LPG because of the speed. One is the speed. One, it is more directionally stable, it is more quicker, more powerful. The LPG is more of a box-shaped ship. So it's about 0.4, 0.49, you say again half a mile. And the tactical diameter is definitely less, only 4 cables. So the circle is, you can see, smaller as compared to this ship. Yeah. So if you have your own particulars, later on you can do your own thing about length and breadth to each ship. That ship is slower, so it is taking more time. This ship is faster, so it is quicker. What I am going to do in the next exercise is I am going to put it, I have inserted a depth zone. Right now you are in shallow water, I am going to do it in a deeper condition, but the same here I can increase the depth. UKC is going to increase. You don't have to go to the later, I will show it to you in this step. What you are going to observe is that it is going to be, what do you think it is going to be, bigger or smaller?
Tighter.
It's going to be smaller. So let's do it. Are you happy with this?
Yes.
Yeah?
So the best way.
When you make the second turn, what do you think is going to be bigger or smaller?
Smaller.
No. It is going to be almost the same.
Which then?
Your ship makes another turn. Let me increase the speed and show you. You just increase the time lapse. You see, time is passing quicker here. So your ship will almost make the same circle again and keep going round and round. It is not going to become tighter or longer. You keep going round and round in one. 11.4. Once it settles down, it will keep going in the same direction. See now? 'See? It is not going to become suddenly like a Nautilus and suddenly it will end up in the center because the engine is steady. So at same speed or different speed does not matter, your turning circle is going to remain the same, roughly the same. What is going to matter is the time. At a slower speed, your turning circle will be taking the same size, but time will be more. And at a faster speed, it will be a quicker circle, but the size of the circle will roughly remain the same. Yeah? Let's pause it. We are going to do a deep circle one.
Okay.
What I have done is I have created a field around it. You see this field? This grey field is about 100-meter depth I have artificially introduced. So your ships are right now in the deep water. Yeah. So your engines are already maximum, your rudder is already hard to port. So I just need to just assign it and you can view it from here itself. You don't have to go onto the bridge. So you are appreciating it on day one, how your ship is going to behave. Yes?
But shortest way to stop is make a full turn with like full ahead, or make a full turn with like then after, and then make the.
Once your ship starts getting enough speed, then you pull your sticks back. Once your ship is already past the maximum reach, once you've finished the advance, once your vessel is, because your initial course now it is going like this, you can stop your engine and then it will kill the speed. Yeah, it will go like this, you stop your engine, go like this, start doing a stir. Camera 1, 2, 3. So let's play this. Let's increase the time and see what these two ships do. It's rather hard to put. Okay, I will just put the double click button.
From server. Yes. Okay. Okay. Okay.
6, 7.
6, 7. That's after cut. That's the start.
Yeah, so like finish it. Ball. Last.
Exactly.
Finish it.
5, 7.
5. We can make it.
Right, we can move.
We play from 6 to 7.
We might not be able to do one content. We will do it tomorrow. Yeah, we'll just finish up here. Tomorrow is banking effect, interaction. What? We have full until lunch. Tomorrow we have 4 hours.
Everybody knows the 7.
Tomorrow your lunch will be at 1300. So we'll be doing 4 hours of simulator in the morning.
Okay.
Okay, so the bit that is remaining today slightly, we will try to cover it tomorrow because the other class is in. So we'll try to start this at least.
Yeah.
So you can see your exercise is now begun. Yeah.
Assuming he made the full starboard.
Say again?
Assuming he made rather than going port side, full starboard, will it be the same time go around completely?
I did not understand your question.
Rather than turning fully to the port side, assuming he went to the starboard side, will it take the same time? I don't think.
The port turn will be very slight. Only slight difference is going to be there because the vessel's tendency, because the transverse thrust is going ahead to turn port more easily. To starboard it will be very slight difference, not much. It is not going to make much difference. Okay, so you can see the turn here.
Smaller.
Definitely smaller. Yes.
Yeah.
Time taken is also very less. Yes?
Yeah.
You yourself can see what is the effect of deep water and shallow water. So if you measure it, let's see the, wow, huge difference, eh? 3 cables. And you are hardly traveling any distance forward.
Okay. Fine.
And this is only, again, 3 cables. You can see the difference, almost about 20-25%, 30% reduction in your turning circle and the time takes in deep water. Can you appreciate this? It's right there in front of your eyes. Yeah? Tighter, shorter, 3 cables again. So you can yourself see when you are in deep water, your turn is going to be tighter, quicker. Yeah, because if your turn is going to be smaller, of course you are going to take less time. If your turn is going to be bigger, you are going to take more time. Bigger turn is going to be at
Longer. And the shallow water.
shallow water. Okay?
Okay.
The drifting of the vessel in the seaway due to current and just being stopped, like you saw in the documentary. We'll do it tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning, because we are running short of time here. It's 5 o'clock. My apologies for that, but we will do it tomorrow, and we will show it to you quickly how your vessel is going to behave. Keep these vessel particulars with you throughout the duration of the course. If we are going to use any other ships, I will introduce and give the particulars the same way. Do some bit of your own research, calculation based on this. And I hope to see you tomorrow then. I hope it was productive today. Helpful?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.